fuck am I doing here? Mom?
Very nice. Very nice.
Welcome to the Chunks and Hunks podcast. First off, first recorded episode with a camera.
Yeah.
Second, my fucking mom's here, which did not think we get her on.
Never.
I'm so glad that you're using the F-bomb.
Okay, I should probably I should probably clean up my act for this podcast.
Maybe a little bit.
Let's do this one. I don't know how to intro. I of course am Jace, one of your hosts, Jace. I'm of course joined by my co-host, Caden. And Monin.
You've been doing this in front of your mom.
I'm doing it in front of your mom.
He
yes,
does this every
very
time,
much
by the way.
so.
Every time he introduces me like this.
Yeah, I go, hey, Mon. I would do the high voice, but my head is aching
Yeah.
because allergies.
You have allergies.
Also because I was outside for a long time today, more than I like to admit.
Haha, you absolute introvert.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
pretty
much. He had to
I'm
actually
an extrovert inside. Outside, I hate it. Anyway,
Yeah, true.
welcome to the podcast with my actual. This is my actual. It's not an actor.
Not
this
a fake mom.
This is my actual mother.
This is
We hired an actor to play
guys.
this as mom.
It's Scarlett Johansson acting as Jace's mom.
He's earning some points. He's earning some
Good
points.
job already. That's 5 points for Modern. So
We're gonna keep count like in the left. This is like the left corner. That's the right corner. Right corner of the screen. That's how many points I have.
I'm not doing that. Sorry.
You're doing that.
No. So just for record, this has been a long time coming. It was supposed to be like 2 weeks ago, but I'm on
2
vacation.
weeks. It's been like a
Yeah.
month.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's been long.
I was supposed to go. I was supposed to do this like a long time ago. I went on a vacation. Forgot about my whole vacation. And then I went on vacation, and then we came back, and it was supposed to be last week. And then last week I was like, other stuff. Oh yeah, she couldn't last week. They couldn't when she could. And then we tried again this other last week, and then she couldn't, and they couldn't. So we're finally here on a Wednesday, with my mom.
Church night.
Church night, yeah.
Church night.
We are all very religious people in my family. That is just you just do the cross.
Yes, I did. Very religious.
So I usually know like all the topics beforehand because I'm the host. I have to keep them on topic. I have no idea what they're gonna anything like. I know one thing we were gonna do, and that's about it. So I guess I'm handing my hosting privileges to Caden, which scares me because
Oh no, my mic was
scares me.
off.
Was it
I
actually?
got you.
I thought it was turned on. Uh-oh.
This has gone swimmingly, boys.
Okay,
know what?
welcome to the podcast. I guess I'm supposed to start here again. My mom is here. That's record.
Your mic was on. They know
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
think
The
you're
mic is
good.
on, but like they
mean,
can't
I
hear on the mic.
I mean, they'll hear me from you.
Yeah,
it's all good.
I didn't say much.
Long story short, recap. Jace's mom is here. Caden's gonna be hosting the show.
I'm hosting now. I'm the
God help
big.
us all.
I'm the big boy host today.
You're just a big
Yeah.
boy.
I know.
Anyway, so again, yeah. So I usually know what topics we're going to discuss, and we're going to discuss because I'm kind of like the head. I'm the head honcho of this
Head
podcast.
honcho of the podcast?
No, I'm not. But I have no idea. And for record, I didn't know they were wearing suits, so I dressed like an absolute idiot today.
Yeah.
And then they wore suits.
You don't even own a suit.
Yeah.
I own
don't own a suit.
I own
Jace is
a
a
dress
baby.
shirt and
First
some dress
question.
pants.
Wow.
When did you know Jace was a loser?
Since birth.
22 years ago.
22.
He was conceived.
Anyway, so what's first, Caden?
So, probably. Let's. I mean, we can hop right into the questions, or if you
Okay.
want to tell us a little bit about yourself, that's
Oh,
up to you.
Yeah.
You just go right into the
Right into
questions.
questions?
Yep.
All right.
I guess I can ask some questions.
Well,
What's
Let
what-
him
no?
do
I
it.
don't, what's your name, mother?
What's your name?
My name is Mother.
Mother.
this is Mother.
Okay.
Jamie.
Jamie. Yeah, and you're the one that gave birth to me, correct?
Correct.
Out of the 3 moms, she's the one that gave birth to me.
I am the actual mom.
Actual
Yeah,
mom.
the mom.
Yes.
There's a THE in front of that.
THE.
THE.
The mom.
And why did you agree to do this? That's the question I think
Why did I
everyone
agree
wants
to have
know.
you, or
No.
why did I-
think
You know,
both.
we were wondering the
Both.
same thing.
But I guess I probably stepped up to like 2 months ago at this point. Like, hey, the boys want to have you on the podcast. I understand if you don't want to, though. It's called Chunks and Hunks. And she goes, yeah, I'll be on it. And I go, that easy? You're that easy to say yes to that.
On a podcast called Chunks and Hunks.
Dude, we were ecstatic. We were
Yeah.
so
No,
excited.
I told them, and they're like, and then like, this is real? I go, yeah. Like, why would I fake that?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I guess that's all you have to know about it. Her name is Jamie. She gave birth to me
Her social
20
security
years
number.
ago.
20
20 long
freaking
years.
ago.
That's a lot of years.
I'm surprised I'm still alive based on how clumsy I am, to be
Yeah.
fair.
Well, we're lucky.
Sure.
Yeah. Anyway, so I guess
Alrighty.
question time. I don't know what this entails, but
Well, we're gonna start off with the first question. What was Jace like as a child?
oh god. You can say it knowing I understand.
Jace, well, he was a pain in the ass when he was little, when he was
Yeah.
a baby, because
Oh, yeah,
he had acid reflux, and so he would take forever to eat, and when he did, he'd just barf all over me.
Wow. First off, how the tides have turned.
Right now, he can eat
I
anything.
eat like anything.
Yeah.
And it's weird because Ingrid has to smell food before she eats it. And I'm the opposite. If
Yeah.
it's in front of me, it's going in my fucking mouth.
right. So
Freaking
he was very he was a good baby. I mean, he was, and he was always very creative and musical. His brothers are very much sports kids, but he is very much creative and musical. And
Yeah, I'm the only one that has the podcast. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
yeah. You know,
Unless
I don't even
Luke
think
or
his brothers
Drew-
know what a podcast is.
No,
I mean,
I've been
they-
on Drew's podcast. You just didn't tell you about it.
Yeah?
Sorry.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I was the first.
You're
guest.
being cheated on.
What's his name? What's
Wait,
what's
don't
Don't worry about
podcast?
that. You don't get to look it up.
Kaden, what did you say?
Don't worry about it.
It's
I'm
like
concerned.
it's like so Drew is my brother who also wants to be in the podcast, by the way.
Boy.
He actually
Interviewing
does.
Jace's entire family.
Yeah,
One
no,
family member
but
at a
as a
time.
kid, Drew had a dream. One dream. Sorry, I know it's
Oh,
about
yes.
Drew.
Yeah.
But so my mom was like, "Hey, Jace, what do you want to be? Grow up?" And I want to be like a world famous
I
pop
want to be a
star.
pop star.
Luke was, I want to be a hockey player. Drew was
NHL.
NHL. Drew was, I'm going to open my own a car wash
She wanted to be a.
and name it. And ready for the and name will be
Drew's Car Wash.
That is a great car.
Great
I'd go to that car
Was it
wash.
actually that was his childhood?
that was his
That is
childhood
his-
dream.
That's amazing.
I
To be
think
fair-
he could still have that dream right now.
Oh,
I think
100%.
so, yeah. I'd go to
He's my personal hero.
But
Drew.
if he ever opens up a car wash, he wants to have a Tesla. That is his dream car.
Really, I mean, it's a
that's
car.
a little bit more like
that's-
realistic.
The car wash is
aspirational.
just for him. He just
Yeah,
washes his
just
Tesla.
for my Tesla.
How much do you make in the car wash industry? Like, if you
Well-
can afford a Tesla,
Ask Walter White.
like, I don't want to be a YouTuber at this point. I want to be a car wash guy. You kidding me?
Like I said, his is the most realistic dream.
It really is. Anyway, sorry.
It's realistic.
So,
yeah.
as a child, any more thing about me as a child?
No, that's good.
He was
pukey
kind
baby.
of bad.
little pukey boy.
Little
He
boy.
loved Michael
Pukey
Jackson.
boy.
Oh, like,
Oh yeah.
Michael
Like
That was an
obsessed with Michael Jackson.
but it
Maroon
wasn't
5 or just Michael Jackson.
Just Michael
He's
Jackson.
in Maroon 5.
Maroon 5. He was you mean the Jackson 5?
The Jackson.
Yeah.
Maroon 5?
Maroon 5 was Adam Levine.
Wrong 5.
Wrong 5.
Wrong
No, but it wasn't. I wasn't into Michael Jackson, but it wasn't once. It was twice.
Wait, like
That you were
like
into him?
You were
Yeah.
into him and then you fell out.
There
and you
was
got into him
one
again?
where there was one time like very long where I was into him for a little bit upset, and then I kind of stopped, and then again. And then it was like I would moonwalk down the middle school hallways. I was very cool middle
kidding
school.
me. You
I didn't
moonwalked?
moonwalk, but there was this move that Michael Jackson did where he would like drag his feet
That's
in like a
moonwalking.
style. No.
I have the video somewhere.
Oh yeah, there's a video.
I
Send it to me. I'll put it right here.
I wonder if it's on my phone.
This is the video. It's gonna happen in 3, 2,
I think it's
1.
in my. I think I can find it on
I'm
my
so
phone.
excited. All right.
Wait,
that's
anyway.
awesome.
We're gonna watch that at some point.
It's gonna be great. It's a great video. Watch it
Alrighty.
too.
Okay.
Well, next question. Did Jace ever wet the bed?
Yes.
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 That was like at the same
It
time.
was in universe. No, I 100% about the bed. I 100% about the bed.
And for how
Actually, I
long?
think it was just a week
how
ago.
long?
No, I'm just kidding.
Not with me anymore.
Yo,
just
yes,
met him. Just
absolutely. Yes, he wet the bed.
She's outside my window. Is like, did he pee yet? No, I know I did because there were several times where like I remember coming to you, be like, I went to bed.
Yeah. And I said, "All right, let's get you some new sheets."
Yeah. To be fair, I was kind of like as a kid. You told this story I was kind of like a weird, like arrogant kid, right? In a kindergarten, I mean, where you told the story.
The story was in kindergarten. Jace had a lot of fine motor difficulties, and so in kindergarten he had trouble zipping up his coat, and so his teacher was trying to teach him how to zip up his coat. And they were going out for recess, and this is probably March. So by this time, he should know how to freaking zip his coat.
Yeah.
Right.
And he can't get it. So he just stands there. He's just waiting for somebody to come over and zip up his coat. And his teacher looks at him, and she's like, I'm not zipping up your coat. You're going to have to come out when you get it zipped up. And there's a mirror in her classroom, and he kind of looked in the mirror, and he's like, some people say I'm pretty cute. To which she replied, I'm still not zipping up your coat. Jace never did make it out for recess because he never figured out how to zip up his coat.
Okay, you guys keep talking. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. You guys keep talking.
That's so funny.
it's fucking
You're so funny.
You're telling me.
You're like,
he
well.
had the gall to say, I look pretty cute. And then his teacher was just like,
No.
I don't care.
Nope.
You're not going out.
Nope, you're not going out.
That's
and
so
she knew I would be
funny.
totally okay with it. So
That's so
And I was.
Disney.
Hilarious.
Because my mom. Sorry, because my mom works at the same school where I went to elementary school at.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
she knew all my teachers.
yeah,
Uh,
very well.
Amazing.
Yeah, which is kind of scary in elementary school.
Yeah. It's kind of
Because
like,
here's the thing,
surveillance.
I was known by 3 names almost my entire time in elementary school, middle school, and high school. It was Jamie's son,
Yeah.
Luke's brother, and Drew's brother. I was never me.
Wow.
I was literally known as that kid's brother or that kid's mom or that kid's mom
very
or
To
my
be
mom.
fair, when Luke was in middle school
Oh,
and
God,
he
the
joined
story's funny.
choir, the choir teacher said to him, "Oh, you must be Jace's brother." And he goes, "Yep, but don't expect anything out of me like you got from Jace."
I was a sweat
Wow.
in middle school choir.
Yeah.
She loved me.
Funny.
Yeah.
That's great.
Luke doesn't sing.
Which is because I remember because I talked to her like when I was a freshman. Because when you're a freshman, you think, oh yeah, middle school, that was so long ago. It was like the year before. So I looked down talking to her and I go,
3
how's
months.
Luke? And she goes, oof.
3
like-
months ago, I was but a child then.
Anyway,
That's
That is
great.
next question.
All right. Did Jace have a childhood crush?
When I was
Yeah. Well,
how old are we talking?
Anytime.
like childhood. Let's say
Wait,
childhood is up
So are
like,
these the questions that you're gonna
No,
ask my mom?
no, these are the ones we came up
so
Okay,
I
yes.
would say yes.
Was it one of the Wiggles?
No, it was not one of the Wiggles.
Wait.
You
can
did
we-
like the Wiggles.
We're gonna come back to that.
Yeah. He loved the Wiggles. I would say of like not a celebrity, like a regular person. He was. I would say Nikki.
Nicole?
Nicole.
Shout out. I'm gonna say her
Nicole,
name.
if you're watching,
Nicole.
your man is waiting.
Hey,
Nikki.
All these years.
I'm dating someone,
he is
for
motherfucker.
now.
Married.
And he's engaged. Surprise.
That's
Well, at least
amazing.
you're not telling me that I'm going to be a grandma.
Yeah. No.
So can we elaborate more on this person?
On Nikki.
Nikki.
Yes.
Okay, so Nikki and Jace went to school from kindergarten on, all the way through elementary school and middle school and high school. You went to separate schools.
Yeah.
And Nikki and Jace were just always very close friends. They were always friends, and I don't know for certain, but I feel like she would have been the first person that Jace would have been like if she would have asked him to date. He would have
She
said
was.
yes.
We did.
blossoming
She was my
romance.
first
Oh,
kiss.
okay.
Way, but like. Here's the thing.
That was like 3rd, 4th
It
grade.
was 5th grade. Here's the thing. Do I count that as my first kiss of
Sure,
5th grade?
I'd say so.
Okay, so you count that? Okay, well I guess yeah,
sure.
it's my first kiss.
amazing.
I was a player in 5th grade. It's like
so.
player.
It's like, oh, Nikki, it is me, Jace.
Am I French?
Come smooch upon me.
Wait. Yeah, I was actually a French in elementary school. Oui.
Good
And then he
lord.
turned Spanish in high school, and it all went downhill from there.
And now he can barely speak English.
Yeah,
So-
that's true.
And now he's
There's
now he's
that.
just
Making
British.
fun of my stutter on podcast.
Got him.
I'm not making
that's
fun of your
hilarious.
story.
No, I know.
All right. What year was the hardest to raise Jace, do you think? Like, what was like the most difficult?
I would say
Part
middle
of
school,
raising
but I wasn't
Jace.
that bad in middle school.
No, I would say
Stop tapping on the mic, Kaden.
I would say
all I
like
hear.
end of high school, just because he really wanted to be on his own and was not
That was the speaker.
really ready to be on his own. And so, trying to, well, I didn't think he was ready to be on his own because, of course, he's my baby. But I would say that for sure. He's very opinionated.
Oh yeah.
And
They know.
We know.
to a point where I'm like, okay, that's fine. You can have your opinion, but you don't need to broadcast it across the world.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yes.
But like, it's funny because that's my. Don't broadcast it. I post a lot of my opinions on YouTube
I know
and
you
Twitter
do.
now.
I know that's why I
too.
said don't broadcast it. But I would say he was of the three of mine, he was the easiest to raise
Really?
Which is very surprising.
That's-
until he got to, like I said, until like
Until
high
late high
school.
school.
So
yeah.
high school. Yeah, it's where people tend to like be like,
Yeah.
I want to be my.
And now he's probably going to be the one to give me the gray hair.
Me?
Yep. I always thought it would be Luke, but
Why me? What did I do now?
I just your financial planning is not
You know what? That is a fair point that I will not disagree with.
and
Considering the
driving.
fact-
If you've ever driven with him,
Oh yeah.
Considering the fact
okay.
that I only have $8 right now in my bank account, I understand where you're coming from.
Wait, in your bank account, is it in your savings
Like
and
total?
checking?
I don't have savings.
Oh, what do you mean?
he literally has $8 to his name.
Man.
I get paid like Friday. We're
Nicole,
fine.
he is still waiting. Save this man.
Yeah.
Save him, please. Sorry, I didn't mean to interject. I have two things to say. One, when it comes to driving with him, I haven't had a bad experience. Like,
I mean, we only driven with him once, right?
No,
I've driven
multiple
him
times.
I only drove-
Ingrid has had the worst experience with me driving.
No, I had
Yeah.
the worst experience because I
Yeah,
nearly got
tell
a
the story, tell the
concussion the
story.
first time.
Oh, we got it. This is gonna be an interesting
Oh,
story.
and then tell the story about the cars too. What I did with the cars.
Oh, well, the first time when he was first learning how to drive, we were in the South parking lot. And I said, right before, literally, I was just about, I said, be careful because my brakes are very touchy. And I literally barely got it out, and he hit the brakes, and my head hit the windshield because I was just going to be putting on my seatbelt. Thankfully, we were only going about 15 miles an hour, but he hit that brake so hard, I was like,
There is a reason why. There is a why, and at the time I didn't understand it. There is a reason why my mom made me wait until I was a senior in high school to get my license.
Yeah, same here.
Like, like I didn't. I'm like, Mom, I can do it. I'm responsible now. I was not.
no, when you say I'm responsible, that's the exact moment when your
Opposite.
responsibility is
Yeah,
like,
like,
bottom.
Now I'm like, I'm irresponsible, but I'm probably the most responsible I've been in like what a while. Which is
$8 to his name.
$8.
$8 to his
Which,
name.
to be fair, there was a time where I was trying
Isn't
to
it?
impress this girl at the mall.
Oh
So
my
I
God.
bought a lot of stuff because I'm like,
No,
oh
you
yeah.
spent like $70
$100
at
at the
the
And then I-
arcade because she wanted to play games and he had no money.
No, I was no.
Oh,
that was a
it
different
was
time.
at the arcade.
Was that at the arcade?
Yes, it was at
Long
the
story
arcade.
short, I remember this because I overdrafted and then I had to go to work, so I was working at work. And then the
Overdrafted?
next day, my mom made me return like
yeah.
everything.
You bought a bunch of
Yeah.
stuff at Hot
Like-
Topic.
Yeah, like no,
funny.
yeah, but like I remember because like I had to go back into the Spencers and return a wallet that I bought there, and I'm
And
like,
why are you returning this? Because I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
I have
'Cause
no
I'm
money.
broke.
Well-
I don't have money to pay for this.
yeah.
Account went
So
negative.
to be fair,
It's
I
like
don't
buying
do
a
that
Lamborghini and
anymore.
then returning it the next day. Like,
Except for you just told me that you returned the stuff from Target because you realized you didn't have enough money.
Not like that.
So you lie. you are a liar.
I'm talking about I don't like spend
no.
money that I don't have. Okay, no, I don't.
Yeah, you just told me that
Sorry,
today.
I
Jace.
don't spend money until I'm in the negative anymore. I don't do that anymore.
Okay, because
You
$8
are
we're
very
still on the
close.
plus.
Hey, you know what? He is one Netflix fee away from being
Yeah,
in
I'm
negative.
waiting for the red box fee to come out that he hasn't returned the video.
The
So
second
funny.
thing,
That's done now. I don't.
I
have to
know,
pay that
thank
anymore.
God.
the second thing I
All right.
wanted to talk about was the Wiggles. What did the Wiggles have to do with them?
So
haven't saw
the
Wiggles,
Wiggles, he was obsessed
So
obsessed
each
with the
of-
Wiggles.
Like
Me and
Michael
my-
Jackson obsessed?
yes.
So like
When he
me
has a
and
young
my
child.
brothers each had like a TV show that we were. It was me with the Wiggles. Luke was Barney.
He went through a Barney phase. He was more like anything with fire trucks and
Yeah.
things
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
And then Drew was the Doodle Bops.
Doodle Bops. Okay.
My favorite
Doodle
story of
Bops?
Drew that if he's ever
I like
on
the
here,
Wiggles,
I'll
I
have to
think.
tell is so so my mom bought him kind of like expensive.
I had to order it on Amazon because you couldn't find it in the stores. And when whenever you buy it on Amazon, and I needed to hurry up and get the thing there because he, of course, like 3 years old, didn't decide until like 3 days before Halloween.
So he was
I
Mo.
ordered- he was Mo from Doodle Bops, which he loved.
Amazing.
Yeah.
But then, so remember, she's like, it's like this like costume that's like pretty.
It's not like it's
pricey,
anything fancy, but it was expensive.
Whatever, expensive. And then he didn't want to go trick or treating. And
No, he just threw a fit about he was tired.
So he stayed here.
Wow.
So he
In his
threw a
costume.
fit. No, he threw a fit, and he was crying for so long and so hard that he freaking fell asleep, and we didn't even get to use the damn costume.
So he had it on, so he was asleep.
I think he slept in the costume, and that was the last time
I'm sure it was
he ever.
comfortable.
Yeah.
The last time he ever trick or treated.
No.
The last time he ever.
Remember
I
when
shouldn't have let him go trick or treating.
Remember when I was a Steve from Minecraft?
Oh yes, that was a good
Oh
costume.
wait, why?
So
I need pictures of
my
this as well.
grandma from Wisconsin.
pictures.
I need pictures.
No.
Oh, you need
So
pictures.
my grandma from Wisconsin was in town.
Okay.
And I really wanted to be Steve from Minecraft. And so,
To impress your
what do you
grandma?
have to, yes.
Hey,
no.
babe.
So,
you want to see me be Steve from Minecraft?
Gotta go impress your kindergarten teacher.
hey, Nicole, I'm Steve from Minecraft. No.
How you like this?
So, so my grandma's a very thrifty person. I mean, both of them are really. They're also both named Gloria, by the way.
Very funny.
Weird.
Awesome.
Yeah, but she is like very thrifty. So she spent weeks getting all of these boxes, but then instead of what you normally do is like paint the face. She used paint chips and glued them on.
Really?
So
Shit.
paint chips.
That's so cool. That's like really creative.
Could that be
we-
blackface? Steve
Oh my
is not.
Okay, next question.
That question.
Jeez.
Sorry. Continue.
Okay.
fine.
What would you say was the most embarrassing event that happened in his childhood?
Oh God. Hot topic.
Either to
Sorry.
him or
What?
something that he did
Window.
or anything along those lines.
Hot topic. Window.
Oh, I
hot
think there's got
topic
to be a
window?
better one.
Till the later.
Hang on, give me a second. Most embarrassing.
I guess I can tell so this is my favorite story that I didn't
Wait,
know.
I'm trying to wait now.
Sorry.
Just give me a minute.
We will
We got
cut
it.
to commercial.
Happy Harry's.
Drink responsibly.
O'Reilly.
Okay, I guess if I had to, that one's pretty good. The other one that's good, it wasn't necessarily about Jace, but Jace was involved.
Okay.
So the most embarrassing Jace one was he was maybe 3, and Eric, his dad, and I would always go to Hot Topic and shop.
This
And
is where I get it from.
and so Jace was running around Hot Topic, he's ADHD, so he's like, whatever,
no.
running around Hot Topic and, looking at stuff. And I think one of us was outside waiting. I think it was me. I was outside and I think he saw me and he made a beeline for it, but he didn't realize that there was glass.
Oh God.
So he hit the full force, left drool marks down the glass. And it was like,
Oh, it's
stunned.
so funny. It's like a cartoon character.
Yeah, it was literally like slow motion.
so
Did you?
funny.
Was there like a big, like
Everybody
a
was
bonk
like,
noise?
Ooh, there was a loud like collective.
Was there like
ooh.
a bonk noise?
Yeah, you bounced right off.
That's amazing. That's so funny.
I feel like
I think
that-
I'd break the glass now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shatter
There'd
the
be a J size hole in that glass.
a J size hole. I feel like there'd be if there was a J size hole. I have the feeling the entire thing would just come down and
Yeah,
shatter.
it would be.
Shatter it.
Yep. It'd be a lot wider than it was when he was 4.
Wow.
barrels
Well, I mean,
through
you're
the
4.
glass.
You were like this big.
Yeah.
So
She's calling you fat.
Just I've noticed, maybe, buddy.
Yeah, you've been growing a lot since 4, man.
You're so fat since you're 4 years old.
Oh,
Look at fucking fatso over
You really
here.
let yourself go after 4, Jason.
Yeah.
Come
I'm
on.
not sure.
Did.
I'm not sure
You
who
did.
rules
I
it.
got
did.
depressed
Here.
Anyway, so what's this other story then?
well, the other story is the urinal story.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So I've already told the
we
story.
already know
but you
this,
should now
but-
because she has a different
I
perspective of
love
it.
this.
Right.
So we were at McDonald's.
Yeah.
My youngest son Drew was a baby, and Luke and Jace were Luke must have been. Let's see, Drew was born, so Luke was 3,
And I was
and Jace was 5.
I was the
and so-
responsible adult in the
So
situation.
We're an adult
Luke had to go to the
already. Let's see what
bathroom,
happens.
and so I was feeding Drew or something, doing something. So I said, "All right, Jace, because I could see the bathroom.
Yeah.
So I was okay. I said, you take Luke to the bathroom. So he goes and all of a sudden he comes back and his eyes are like this wide and he's like, we have a problem. And I go, what?
Houston?
I'm thinking, oh my God, somebody stole my kid. Somebody ripped, he's gone. Oh, it's bad. So bad, Mom. I'm like, what is it? He's not telling me. And I'm going to run to the bathroom. And he's like,
as a kid, I was always for the
he
for
always
the
had to have the
theatrics.
drama.
Dramatic,
Yeah. He'd have like the build up.
It's like the Indian drama shows where it's like, pew, pew, like all like
Yeah,
the flash.
you got to have the build up. So anyway, so he's like, oh, it's bad. It's just so bad. And I'm like, okay, geez, you've got to tell me what it is. And he's like, Luke pooped in the urinal. And I'm like, okay. And he goes, but it gets worse. I go, okay, what? Well, he's stuck. Because Luke had backed his ass into the urinal, but the urinal was a little high for Luke. And so Luke was on his tiptoes and then couldn't get back down.
I think one of the funniest parts too is me, Luke, and Drew have a relationship now of we're just mean to each other as like a joke.
Yeah.
So like when I was 5, I was just mean. So I didn't really have to go to the bathroom.
So he just decided
but I
to
just
go to the
wanted
stall.
to go to the stall
Because he
to
knew Luke
pity
had to poop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I didn't think he would do is to then go into the urinal. That was not where my 5-year-old, because like as a 5-year-old, I'm like, I'm so smart.
So for some reason, your dad wasn't there. So
No.
I had to go into the men's bathroom, lift Luke off the urinal, and then I had to take the shit out of the urinal because I couldn't leave the big pile of shit in the urinal.
Yeah.
So then I cleaned
Can
the
you
urinal
imagine if you
out.
did? It was
That's
just like
horrible.
someone walks there. What the
Guys,
fuck?
get in the car. We are moving now.
Nope. So yeah,
It was
that's
like
the
it was like a birthday party, I think.
I
too.
feel like it was a birthday party,
because
but
for some reason, a lot of people have their birthday at McDonald's.
yeah, you guys love
It's
McDonald's.
like,
Yeah.
looking
I
back,
don't remember
that's
whose
weird.
birthday it was. I don't think it
pe-
was any of yours because your dad wasn't there.
No.
So.
People have birthdays at McDonald's?
Yeah.
I've never heard of
Okay,
that.
I'd imagine like a Chuck E. Cheese, a Dave and Buster's. Is
Oh
like,
no, McDonald's was the place to be.
Yeah.
What?
Our playland before it was remodeled was
True.
so
You know what?
cool.
You're right. You know,
Like
I'll give you
they
that. I
have
forgot
the
there was a
little
playland.
airplane thing.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
was
yeah.
fire.
Yeah, okay.
And
that
now
makes sense.
it's boring. Now it's like you want to
I don't
pretend.
think they even have. Well, they may
They
have
do,
it now,
but
they
it's
still have
like,
it?
do you want to
they
pretend
may not now
to
anymore.
play?
Well, they probably it's closed down because of
It's just
COVID.
all jail bars.
They don't. It's
It's fun.
Hey kids, would you like to know what it's like to admit tax fraud? Just go in the jail cell.
Welcome to capitalism. Get in jail.
Bye bye.
Get in jail, kicks them in like the ass. Just bye bye.
Anyway, what's the other question now?
All right. This is gonna be an interesting one. When was the first moment you realized that Jace was bisexual?
Oh God, Jesus, that was
Because-
it's a left turn. Into,
I always suspected. I always said
at
of
5,
any
at
of,
2 years
no,
old.
I
Oh, this
said-
kid's bisexual.
No.
As soon as it comes out,
No, I
a pet
always
like that
just
for a reason?
thought he's not like everybody else, and he beats to his own drum, but it didn't surprise me. I guess I didn't really. It didn't really cross my mind because bisexual. He likes guys. He likes girls. He's like I don't
Yeah.
really care. So for me, it was never like he's identifying as one thing or another. It was just this is who he is.
Okay.
He likes guys. He likes girls, and it was when he told me I was like okay yeah kind of
Yeah,
figured that.
it was really funny.
Yeah.
Because I told my mom and my dad, and I expected like some sort of surprise from them, and she responded, "Yeah, I knew this." and then Dad responded,
cool.
"Yeah." My dad responded with
Thumbs up
this
emoji.
It was. I was like,
Bazinga.
I think I'm bisexual, and he goes, "Cool, yeah."
yeah.
And then he called me. He was like, "Yeah, like I'm proud of you. Bye." And hung up the phone. I'm like, "Thanks, Dad."
I think the thing is it's not 10, 15, 20 years ago, it was a big like, oh my God,
Yeah.
this, you got to digest
Pause,
that.
Pause. Are we still recording on the camera?
Are we still recording?
I think so.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It would be. Oh, we aren't. That's
How long
funny.
have we not been?
Not for too long, I think.
Okay, so for some reason it just stopped recording. That was weird. Okay.
Okay, we're back. So,
Woo.
how far do we have to go back?
We could.
Here's what I'll do. I'll just like when the camera cuts out, I'll just put like a black screen into our back.
Okay.
Okay.
Ow.
Continue.
Cool.
So anyway, 10, 15, 20 years ago when you came out to your parents, it was like a huge like, oh my God, and they had to like digest it and process it.
Exactly,
And
yeah.
now it's not, I mean, it's kind of like bringing home a girlfriend or a boyfriend. It's like,
Right.
oh, well, here I am, you know?
It's like that for people who like are progressive like that, and
I'm-
you really can't say anything because. Fun fact: my mom's a lesbian.
I thought everybody knew that.
No, they
Oh yeah.
they do. I'm just
Okay.
saying for everyone who.
Oh my god!
And my
Breaking
closest, my closest cousin was too. So
Yeah, which
Right.
not a lesbian, but was gay.
No.
Okay. I mean, same thing. So it's
At
one
some
loves
point,
woman.
yeah. But
Anyway.
yeah, so it's less of like a yeah, I figured, but more of like a subconscious thing where it's like if he did come out, I wouldn't be.
I was-
So you always basically, you're like, yeah.
I
can
was
see it.
the last person to figure it out, which I feel like is the case for a lot of people.
yeah.
It is not an age where it's like I
We're all
was
just waiting.
so like Mania, his a sibling was the one who was like, if you're bisexual, like you're bisexual, and I go, oh shit, all right.
The best part is he was describing how he'd like to fornicate with Gerard Way from My Chemical Romance.
Oh yeah, he loves Gerard Way.
Oh,
Manya's like,
you might be.
It wasn't even that. We were talking about how I used to watch Dan and Phil, who have recently come out as gay. Not recently, whatever. But like
Yeah.
the entire fandom pretty much is like full of young LGBTQ people. And I'm like, you know,
Right.
for someone who watched them, I'm surprised that like I didn't turn out whatever. And then we just kind of on this weird conversation, and I'm like, fuck. I am not immune from this stereotype, goddammit.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway.
all right, we got one more question and then we're going to go into a quiz.
Okay.
Did you have any special tricks or like how did you deal with Jace's ADHD growing up?
Oh shit.
Like what was like your go-to solution?
I don't even know this.
So I would say, you know, in first
I
grade,
used to lock into a room.
we locked
I was in a jail cell at McDonald's.
in kindergarten, you know, when they're that young, you don't really do much. I distinctly remember taking him in because Jace had seizures as a child, and when he was 2 years old, I had taken him into a neurologist, and he was like drumming on some stool, and the neurologist said to me, "He's ADHD," and I go, "He's 2."
Tomato.
I mean, you can say
the word
that he's ADHD, and that's fine. He maybe is, but you're not diagnosing my kid at age 2 because he's freaking 2 years old. But
You're
anyway,
not diagnosing him by him playing drums
Right.
on his stool
On a stool.
when he's
Yeah,
2
when
years
he's 2
old.
years
like a
old.
very
I was also a
musician
drum prodigy back in the day.
yeah?
Now he is. But
He really, you were really good. Anyway, so in kindergarten, we didn't really, you know, we just kind of kept an eye on him. By first grade, he was still struggling to do a lot of things that he should be able to do in first grade. So we had him tested, and he was both ADHD and had a learning disability, and so we put him on an IEP. And we put him on medication right away in first grade. And I think I did that just because I knew, doing what I do for a living as a special ed teacher, I knew that the gap would get wider if I didn't do something. So we put him on the medication, and instantly we could tell a difference. He could write his name. You could read his printing. It was all those kinds of things. And so we kept him on medication
My
for a
spelling was
long
so
time.
bad.
Huh?
I said my spelling was still bad.
Yeah,
but
your spelling is not
Right.
the greatest, but
it's
you
still
know,
bad.
that's just whatever. You know, so it's just not going to be his forte. But I think we just kept an eye on it, and we didn't really have to do a whole lot. I think I was really impressed with him when he got to his junior year of high school. He said, "I don't feel like myself on these meds, and I don't like it." And I said, "Okay." And he's like, "I really want to go off of them." And I said, "Okay, you can go off, but you have to prove that you can handle it, and you can, you know, multitask or do what you need to do." So he went off his meds his junior year of
Was
high
it
school.
It was sooner than that.
No, it was end of sophomore year, beginning of junior.
Okay.
Yeah. So he was off in both junior and senior year, maintained C average or higher. And then went to college and did a semester of college, and then called me and said, "I think I need to go back on."
Yeah.
And so, and that was, I think he learned how to cope with it.
Yeah.
And he, you know, the medicine helped him when at a young age when you're not able to cope with it because you're too little to really understand
Exactly,
it.
yeah,
And then you get to be a certain age and you're like, okay, I think I can do it. And I think he could do it in his junior and senior year of high school because he had support and he had help in
That
school. College
and-
is a whole new realm where they don't provide all that stuff. And so that was the big
I also
thing for him.
too the thing with high school is like you have to do the work.
Right.
Where in college they don't care if you pass or if you don't pass because
Your-
you're already paying
your money.
them. So
Yeah.
like they're like they're like, if you have to a missed class, it's not a big deal. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, we're still getting paid. So.
That self what's the word I'm looking for?
Being like not held
Self-sufficiency.
Self-sufficiency,
Yeah,
yeah.
just doing things, self-motivation.
Self-reliant, pretty much.
Yeah, he lacks a little bit of that. It's getting better, but he's also. I also wish that I had waited a year to put him in school because he's a very young. He just turned when he was graduating high school. He turned 18, and the next day graduated high school, and that's pretty young. So I
Yeah.
kind of,
No.
I guess-
hindsight, I would have waited a year.
But like, I think too, like, I didn't really realize what ADHD fully was until like college.
right.
Because like I never really felt like I was like different from anyone. I just knew that sometimes I had a hard time paying attention, and I thought that's all that ADHD was. But I found out, oh no, it's a lot more.
Yeah.
And a lot of my personality comes from that.
Yeah.
We're like,
Right.
I'm like, why do I talk all the time? And it's ADHD. Why do I this? It's ADHD.
And you were never naughty. Like a lot of kids, they always say like kids that have ADHD are naughty, and I don't agree with that. But you were more just you were kind of spacey. You
Yeah.
just and you didn't, and you focused on things that you enjoyed. Like if it was anything to do with music or video games or things like that, totally like you were 100% zoned in. But if it was math or something else, it was woo, I'm over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
It's
yeah.
like,
I mean,
Martians, do they exist? But what's 2 times 2?
right, exactly.
10.
He still doesn't know that.
They're out there.
It's 4. Thank you very much.
Here
I know until my 3s, and then past that, I'm like, what's 4 times 8? And I'm like,
32.
Boom. You just got math roasted. bud.
got math roasted.
Put the fingers away.
That is
You don't have 32 fingers, buddy.
that is my
1, 2, 3,
my big thing. Is they're like,
7, 8, 9, 10,
is they're like,
11.
you're
Wait,
not
my
fingers. It's like you're not gonna have a calculator with you every day. And I pull up my phone. Like, what the fuck is this then?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I feel like the argument that they make with that is BS. Like,
Yeah.
the whole
Also,
entire thing.
also,
You're not gonna-
you're gonna use
That's
it.
what I
Yeah.
teach my students now. I don't if I have kids that I just think they're not going to memorize their facts or they're not going to be able to do this, I teach them how to use a calculator, or I teach them here's how you use a calculator on a
and-
phone.
but then,
'Cause
like,
they need to know that skill.
Like all the math in like high school or middle school, there was like, you're gonna use this every day.
No.
If I get pulled over for a ticket, am I gonna have to like solve a math equation? Hey, you're under arrest, but first
When
solve
you
this
die
division problem.
and you are at the pearly gates, God is going to quiz you, and if you fail that math test, you're going to hell.
It's like
God
you can
I'm
get
already
in,
going to hell.
But first, solve for X.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Michael, get this fool out of here.
Integrate 2x plus 1. Ooh, no, I didn't expect this. This wasn't in the Bible.
This is not part of the agreement.
in the back of the Bible, like invisible ink, it's like the quiz for heaven, and it's like. Oh my! You're not studying for the quiz for heaven? Oh, buddy,
in trouble.
You're in trouble. When did Christopher Columbus sail the ocean blue and discover America?
In 1692.
1492.
God dang it, 1492.
Also,
Get out of heaven.
I knew it was 92 because
close.
it was from
rhymes.
Just a couple hundred years.
also, let's say this:
Yeah.
Christopher Columbus didn't discover jack shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
he discovered the
accurate.
Caribbean, and that's about it.
He discovered murder for the Native
Yeah.
Americans.
Oh.
That's about it.
It's more genocide than murder. But yeah.
Tomato.
Anyway,
the same thing.
So
Okay. Yeah.
So that's
Now we have a quiz?
I have a quiz.
We have
so
a quiz now. So it's going to
just
be
for
Monin
reference,
and you.
Yeah.
my mom,
who
I was
wins
supposed
here.
to ask my mom to write the questions about herself, and I forgot because ADHD brain.
It's okay.
Okay.
But so
No thoughts, head empty.
it was like 12 o'clock last night. I'm with my friends, and I guess, hey, Jace, can you give us 10 questions about yourself? And I'm like, for what? And they go, podcast. And I go,
podcast.
okay.
Podcast.
So
Just
I'm
general knowledge we need to know.
And so
10
I'm
questions.
like, I'm trying to come up with these. Well, like my friends are like, hey, just what do you do? And I go, I have no idea. Anyway, so this is what I came up with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh,
So
these
this
are
is-
questions you did.
Yep. So,
So
this is going to be about
these are
Jace.
questions
Okay.
that
I
you
asked
might not know
him-
about me.
I asked
know.
some stuff that you might not know quite as well.
Oh,
They're probably a little
okay.
more obscure.
Okay.
But yeah, so you and
One of
Monin
them's
are
not.
going to be playing, and we're going
Yep.
to tally these up.
Okay.
I'm gonna win.
Okay. You
I
might.
already have 5
You
points from the
might.
beginning.
You probably
It's
spend more time with him now.
Yeah, Jace. Spend more time
Yeah.
with your mom.
Yeah.
It's not cool.
Yeah. Damn it.
Honestly.
I mean, we're doing it right now. This counts, right?
does
It's
not count as
content,
bond.
but
Well, you guess what? At least Peter Griffin was a Family Guy. Can you be a Family Guy, huh?
yeah.
that's
Can
a
you be
stupid
Peter
joke.
Griffin?
That's such a stupid joke.
Lucky there's a Family Guy.
Stop.
I've heard he's a family guy.
Okay.
All the things that
what
make
are-
us laugh and cry.
what are the goddamn questions?
Okay.
I forgot the lyrics
um,
to Family Guy theme.
What is Jace's favorite movie?
Oh, Grand Budapest Hotel.
Whiplash.
Mine is the point.
Since when did Grand Budapest Hotel get
It's-
moved down?
It's kind of a tie between those two, but Whiplash is edges out a little
I
bit.
just want to point out that he's got the Grand Budapest Hotel.
I was gonna say,
and not.
I just want to point out
It's right
he has
there.
a Whiplash
I was
gonna
poster
say,
right
look-
there.
It's the
at the
biggest
side.
one in the room.
all right, all right, all right, all right.
You can see
All
it
right.
by the edge of
All
the
right,
screen.
Fine.
Point Mon. So I guess you already. So who was Jace's middle school celebrity crush?
Middle school celebrity crush. This is different than my.
High school one. Yeah.
I'm gonna say it was Billy Joe Armstrong from Green Day.
Okay.
Gerard Way?
You're actually both wrong. It was Karen Gillian from Doctor
Yeah.
Who.
I did not know that. I knew you
Yeah.
liked Doctor Who. I
Who
did
watches
not-
Doctor
Me too,
Who watches
bud.
Doctor Who?
I watched Doctor
Me.
Who. Come on, Jesse.
No,
You know
Doctor-
where it's at. Come on.
Doctor Who's a good.
She's hot, right? She's hot.
I'll give you that.
Even now, I'm like, oh, go, mama.
Okay. All right.
You
Next
two gotta
question.
live your fantasy
Next
somewhere else.
question.
Buddy.
All right.
whoa.
What is Jace's favorite video game?
Animal Crossing.
Amore?
No, Mario Kart. Animal Crossing or Mario Kart?
Okay, so you're both wrong, but it is a Mario game.
Don't tell
Oh,
me it's Mario Odyssey.
It's Mario Odyssey.
Mario's. What is that one?
Mario Sunshine?
No, Mario. Oh my God!
There's a
You played
hat
it with your
involved.
brothers. Smash Brothers Brawl.
Mario
Okay.
teaches you English
So,
for the Famicom?
so that was definitely my favorite when I was a kid. My favorite now is what he said, but I'm not giving you the point
It's Mario
because
Odyssey.
you
isn't it?
said Amoria at
God.
first.
So it's what is it?
It's
it's-
a Mario Odyssey.
As someone, I
I'm
love
going to
that
give my
game.
mom the
That makes
point
sense.
though for saying Mario Kart and then Super Smash Bros. Because
Yeah.
that is when I was a
That's fair,
kid.
that's fair.
So
Amori's
that-
a good game,
So it's
though.
1
I
to 1
haven't played
right
it
now.
barely though. Yeah.
All right.
What?
I haven't played barely. It went on.
Okay, fine.
Who was Jace's current celebrity crush?
Gerard Wade.
Yeah, it's Gerard Way.
So yeah, so it's tied.
A point
That
for
was
me.
kind of an
I'd
easy
say- I'd
one.
say
I was like,
E.
I needed one,
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
like,
Are we tied 3 for 3 right now?
it's 2
Two
for
for
2.
two.
2 for 2.
No, it's
Yeah.
Yeah, 2-2.
I thought there was
Oh,
one
yeah,
and a half,
2-2.
so
Yeah.
kind of half
Yeah.
point. Okay. What's the dream country he would like to visit?
country, not state. Country.
Country.
All about me.
America.
I would
Washington,
say-
D.C.
I want to say France, but I don't think that's it.
I want to say the UK because of London.
No.
Well, don't tell him before he's done answering. UK.
She's so wrong. I have to disagree with him there.
I'm going to say France, but I don't think that's right.
So he said UK, France.
Okay, so again, none of you got it right. It's actually
What?
Japan.
Yo, me
But
too.
Weeaboo.
but I'm gonna have to give it to my mom because the second place I want to visit is France.
Because
So-
no one likes the British.
Yeah, fuck the British.
Damn.
If you're
Hey,
British, listen to the podcast.
If you're
get outta
British,
here.
if you're British, 1-0. I'm just saying that right here, right now.
What?
1-0. Revolutionary War. You ain't beating us there.
Yo, Boston
God.
Tea Party, get out of my face.
We got you with the Tea Party. We got you with the Revolutionary
Turned your
War.
whole city
it's
into
game
a
over,
tea.
buddy.
All right.
And Brexit. We're getting you there.
Besides MCR, what is Jace's favorite band?
You know this one.
Oh, the Lemon Twigs.
No.
That's a band name.
Green Day.
Oh, Lemon Twigs.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
do you
But-
not know the answer?
No, I know the answer. I forgot about Green Day.
You love Green Day, but you
do
really
like-
like the
yeah.
Lemon Twigs.
I like a certain era of Green Day.
So it's
Yeah.
Right,
4-2.
yeah.
You like the American,
American
Idiot
Idiot.
Green Day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
4-2-0. 420, baby.
So it's 4 to 2.
Yeah.
All right. Between Gravity Falls and BoJack Horseman, which show does Jace
BoJack
like more?
Horseman.
Which one is Jace what?
Which one does Jace enjoy more?
BoJack Horseman, 100%.
Oh, God. He really liked Gravity Falls.
He has the box set.
He has a box set.
He's talked a lot about Bo Burnham lately, though. So
But BoJack Horseman is different than Bo
I mean,
Burnham.
sorry. Oh, yeah. So then it's Gravity Falls, I think.
It's actually BoJack Horseman.
Yeah.
Wait,
Don't be
oh,
wrong. I
thinking of Bo
love
Burnham.
Gravity Falls to death, but BoJack Horseman came at a time in my life where
You
it
talked
was
a lot about that one.
where it was like I discovered it a couple of weeks before I graduated from high school, and so it was this weird time. Like the show came in my life in the place where I needed it the most.
Yeah.
It was the weirdest. That's weird because it came the exact same time I was about to graduate.
Yeah. So
So yeah.
I walked him through it because I knew like all about it since I started
he
under
said
watching
it was good, so I watched it, and then I was like, "This is amazing." So we got Mana to watch it, and then he just kept asking Jace questions, and then we talked about it like 7 times on our podcast.
Yeah.
Pretty funny.
So,
And then soon we're
And the
gonna
future
and then
super-
soon we're gonna have an episode
future
with a
super-
Drew Elling who was
Yeah.
on the podcast
And
who
also possibly
is-
Manu. Mania because they just watched it too.
Yeah.
True.
And
Watched it
so
too
we're gonna
fast.
have a whole Bojack spectacular.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Bojacular.
Okay.
Bojack.
Oh, Jack.
Jeez.
Jack.
All right. What is Jace's favorite song currently?
Oh.
Oh God.
I have it. I forgot it. I remember it now. Wait,
You forgot it?
You need to know the answer. This is why I needed the
The
answer.
answer is the Teletubbies theme song
God,
from the
this is hard.
1900s.
okay, no, I know it
Um,
now. I don't know.
It's totally an
I-
MCR song.
It might
And
not be.
It might
My
not
favorite
be.
song isn't by Blink-182. So
Oh,
So it's
I have
my
no
favorite
idea.
song
Well-
right now at this exact moment we're talking about. So
Did you play it today when we were painting?
yes, and I believe Shaylee, Luke's girlfriend, said it was bad.
can I guess?
have.
I don't
No.
know the name of it.
We
but
got a third contestant in the mix.
Is this How the World Works by Bo Burnham?
It's by Bo Burnham, not that song.
The Internet by Bo Burnham?
Oh, yeah, that was his
Yeah,
internet.
mine gets pumped.
Yes!
Welcome to the internet is
Have a
right
look
now the
around.
song that me and Ingrid will sing in the car
It's a very good
nonstop every time we're getting out together.
What are we at points wise?
I think it's tied.
It's tied.
5? Okay.
No, it's 4-4.
4-4.
No, she got another point. It's 5-5.
It doesn't matter.
5-5.
We're at 5-5.
The
Yeah, 5-5.
final. Wait, no.
There's
We
two
have
more.
10 questions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do more.
How are we at 5-5?
I don't know.
Are you keeping track of questions? So it's 4-4 then.
4-4.
4-4.
Okay,
All right,
4.
cool.
You big baby.
Oh no.
The Boss Baby coming soon with theater near you.
Oh, God,
Boss
the-
Baby 2.
The
Yeah,
Boss
that's
Baby's
coming out.
Two is already out.
No, it's
Isn't it
coming
already
out.
out?
It's coming
July.
I need to stop just
Second.
doing hot takes and assuming they're right.
It's already out. No, it's not, man.
So what is Jace's favorite video he ever made on his YouTube channel?
It was the video about criticizing stands. Because that's the only one I've watched.
Wow.
I think it was the one he just did about the hot tub.
That's not. So that's happening tomorrow on a stream. It's not
Oh.
a video.
Okay. Well, you put it on something. Then I don't know.
You are in this video.
So is it the is it the one is it the one we did at the lake?
Oh.
With
Yeah.
Dad's Lake?
Yep.
The vlog?
Oh, shit.
That vlog was the first time that I kind of realized that I may be talented at the thing that I've been doing for the last
I thought
couple
you
of
said
years.
Italian.
might
You
be
also
on
did
the
that.
Italian.
You also
She
did
was
a nice
touched that he
one when
was
we went to
Spanish. I
Valley
said,
Fair a
"Tell
few
you,
years
what are
ago.
you
That was a
doing?"
good one too.
Yeah, I think that I don't know why I missed that one. It's somewhere on my channel. That's
Yeah.
a good video. But yeah, the video
The one at the lake.
the video that
That you
I
had Telly as the thumbnail.
for you. No, that was Telly was.
Oh
dead at
no,
that point.
it was
Sheena.
Sheena.
That one was the first time where I kind of realized that maybe I do have a little bit of talent with the stuff that I do. Like I edited in like a couple hours, and I was really proud of how it turned out. And then I edited for a couple hours, and then because I was using a fucking laptop, Adobe crashed.
Yeah.
So I had to re-edit it
Went
again.
from Adobe Flash to Adobe Crash.
Dumb joke.
Jokes. That's a great joke. Rhyming comedy is the future, just so you know.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Okay.
It's also rap.
As a genre, yeah, that is rap.
All right. Last question. Who is Jace's current role model?
So besides you and Dash, put that out.
Oh, nice.
Me. Now give me money.
Who's his current role model?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Bo Burnham.
I was going to say Bo Burnham.
Yeah, that's just Bob Burnham.
Boom.
Surprised. I know. I have a lot of role models, a lot of them on YouTube, but it's as of right now, Bo Burnham is the person that I look at and I'm like, that is who I want to be.
Yeah, like he makes good music. He makes good. I guess you could say like his recent
Special is
Yes, recent
so good.
special Inside.
But then there's other YouTubers like a Jax Films
Yeah.
and a Scott the Waz who they're popular.
what?
Matt
Who?
Pat.
Matt Game Theory.
J Station. No. He's the worst.
David Dobrik.
David. Oh yeah, of course they do. No.
Yucky.
My mom is like, who?
I have no idea what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
No,
no,
but
this
these
is all-
people, all the people that I just mentioned, are people that are authentically themselves, but just get paid to be themselves. And that's
Yeah.
like, I never want my content to be like me as like pretending to be someone that I'm not, because that's
Right.
not me. And so, but yeah, so like watching Bo's a new special is like, that is what I want to make, because it had like a huge impact on me. Like
course, yeah.
there's a reason why I deleted a Twitter off my phone, because I'm like, I should get off the internet. Yikes.
Right. Yeah, the internet's a bit of a
Messed
ditch.
up
Rabbit
place.
hole.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah,
it's-
he's the person that I look at right now and I'm like he's doing everything right,
Oh yeah.
but he's also like still a person. And I hate celebrities who are rude to people for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know you love her, Leah Michelle though has been known
she was.
to
Yeah, I've heard
be
she was kind of a bitch.
horrible person to work with.
Yeah.
But regardless, yeah, no, yeah, this is more like that. That's what I
That's
love.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I was gonna say like getting off the internet. I feel like it's one thing, but then afterwards, it's trying to do something else. It's like filling up the whole entire thing the internet had for you, and then kind of growing that into a
Yeah,
hobby.
I mean, I'm definitely not off. I watch a
Yeah.
lot of YouTube
Yeah.
a lot of the day.
I feel like getting off
But,
the internet is
like,
like
it was like getting off Twitter was the thing
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
Cause like I'm kind of happier now that I don't know what's going on 24/7, like with the world.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like because I'm not always like, oh my god, did you see what so and so did?
said. Yeah.
Did
okay.
you see what happened to Bill Cosby, which is actually happening?
God,
now?
that is.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that next week.
Yeah, next week's podcast. Anyway, that
Yeah,
was
that's
fun.
all the questions.
I
You got
lost.
smoked, Manan.
I
Yeah.
got by 1
Yeah.
point,
By 1 point. You
I
were
was gonna say,
smoked by
I don't
1
think he got
point.
smoked.
and that was from a game. It was because of the game, and I feel bad for not guessing Mario Odyssey because Mario Odyssey is such a good game.
God, it's so good.
Stinky.
So good. You don't
You
like
still
it,
have
though.
my copy,
I
by the
haven't
way.
played it yet.
Yeah, you still
You
have
need- I
my,
haven't
you
played
still
it
have my
yet.
copy that I let you borrow.
After I quit my job, I swear to God,
Come to your house, play Mario Odyssey or it's over for
I'm
you.
playing Mario Odyssey with you.
All right.
It is
Genuinely. On your days off.
genuinely so.
When I get those.
I played it in quarantine, and there's so for me, I'm weird. I love New York City.
Why
I
do we-
visited.
Okay, before you continue, why is it that you do things the exact same time as I do? Because I also started playing it during quarantine.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people did.
Yeah.
and you know, like I tried a Zelda game, Breath of the Wild, a little
Wow,
bit,
during quarantine.
Zelda.
Oh, God.
but I couldn't get into it. But with
Because you're
You couldn't get into Breath of the Wild?
I couldn't get it
ever.
But with
Okay, yeah.
Mario Odyssey, there is such a charm to it. And I remember there is a place in Mario Odyssey called a New Donk
City.
City, which is like New York
Dank
City.
City.
But I remember genuinely like was on the verge of tears during like the final level, like especially that final level and the song with everything going on. I was genuinely like, so like you get, you're on your thing, and then you land on like a rooftop, and you jump down, and the moment that your feet touch the ground, like there's these like horns blare, it goes brr,
It's
brr,
just,
brr,
it's just,
brr, brr,
yeah,
brr.
it's just like this
And,
like,
like,
amazing.
I
orchestral
was
play.
literally just like on the verge of tears the entire time because it was
playing
just.
your game, you're just weeping.
I also cried to a lot of things, like a lot of like media. I cry to.
Yeah.
Like I've cried to BoJack Horseman. I did cry to
Gravity
Bo
Falls,
Burnham.
you bawled
Oh
at the
my
end of Gravity
god!
Falls.
The end of
Gravity,
Gravity
I know that.
Falls. I was on the
So
floor,
sad, dude.
and my stepbrother saw this, and he made me dinner because he knew that I wouldn't be able to like walk over to the thing
Wow.
and make dinner.
That's nice
I
of
was
him.
literally just like on the floor, crumpling a ball. I was. But yeah, no. Mario Odyssey, it's such a good game, man.
For me, okay, I'm surprised you didn't get into Breath of the Wild because I'm about to go off a little bit here.
Breath of the Wild is a
it's a
fantastic game.
Yeah,
I just-
initially,
It's
it's
the best
like
Zelda game.
it's once you get over that first hurdle of getting to those,
Yeah.
completing that first section.
I played
and-
Super Mario Brothers, the first one,
Boom,
on,
there you
on
go.
the Nintendo, the original
NES.
Nintendo.
Okay,
Yeah.
NES that
Paired
is
with
pretty
Duck
fun.
Duck Hunter.
Oh, Duck Hunt.
Yeah.
Duck
That was
Hunter?
the best.
Duck
Duck
Hunt.
Hunt.
It's Duck Hunt.
Yeah.
Duck Hunter. I don't even know her. Got him.
I swear to God,
My,
kid.
me and my mom had the
God.
exact
No.
same reaction to that, which is stop.
Caden.
No,
Can't be
King
doing
of
that to me.
comedy.
but that's the name of a movie by Martin Scorsese, I believe.
Yeah, they based it off of me. They said
What?
You know what the movie's about, right? It's pretty much the Joker
The
before Joker
baby.
came out.
Yeah,
You're the Joker, baby.
I'm the Joker.
Oh no.
Anyway,
Batman.
yeah, no, I couldn't get into Zelda because for me, I hate routine, and Zelda
Ooh.
feels like go over
It is-
here. Now finish that.
It
Now
is
go over
not-
here.
Breath of the
Now
Wild
get into that.
is not routine.
Maybe because of how I was playing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's how I was playing
The way
it.
I played it, once I finished, I literally was like, I'm gonna do that thing. And then I proceeded to do that when I realized the story was trying to tell me to go elsewhere.
Because
And I
if
was
you
like, I
want
don't care.
because it's true. If you want, you could start up the game, skip everything in the tutorial, and just head towards the boss.
Yeah, genuinely, you can skip getting like essentials with certain glitches and just go to the boss.
Yeah.
Which, why would you do that? I'm also
Because of the challenge.
I'm not a good at video game player. If
am I
you've
right?
watched any of my streams, you know I'm not, because I will freak out over little tiny things that I can't do.
Right.
She knows.
All right. Well, I'm gonna put a pin in this so we don't go on a tangent.
Yeah.
'Cause We're getting a little
yeah.
long. Did you have any questions for us at all about anything?
Why did you pick Jace for the podcast? Well, because I'm the only one who knows how to edit.
Why are we as friends?
No, I think okay. So I'm gonna get a little sappy because that's what I do. But I think that Jace all the way through in elementary school, I kept saying, you know what? He's gonna find his friends. He's gonna find his niche in middle school. And then he got to middle school and it wasn't any better. And then I was like, all right, he's gonna find his niche. He's gonna find his group of friends in high school. And then high school came and it wasn't any better. And so I just thought, okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're just going to have to get through it. And I didn't really know how, I always worried about him. Is he happy? Is he do people love him? Do people care for him the way I care for him? And I told him not all that long ago, I just said, I think he has found his people, his tribe that accepts him for who he is and, wants to be around him. And that's all I want for him, and I've said that from the very beginning is, stop it. I've just, I love that he has people over. Love that he has these things that he does with you guys and with, all of those people. And so
To be fair, I think this. I always say they reached out to me because I'm the only guy that knows how to edit. They're like, "We need another podcast guy."
That wasn't the only reason.
no, I wouldn't say
no.
that. No,
I think the whole entire thing was you wanted to start a podcast. I was like, sure. And then we knew like you'd be good for the podcast because you already know how to do podcasts.
Because we were going to start a podcast in high school.
We
Yeah,
were.
with Kane.
So I didn't tell you
Kane
any of this. So it was going to be me, Caden, and then our friend Kane. And I believe the
3 guys, 1 mic.
3 guys, 1
Yeah.
mic, which is parroting Two Girls, One Cup.
oh God.
Favorite. I love that video.
Oh my
especially
God,
with
oh my
the
God,
hot
oh my
dog.
God.
Fun
the
fact.
video.
Fun fact.
Because it's
That first off, that was a promo for a longer version, and then the director got arrested for like unusual punishment.
Why do you know more? I've never seen this video.
What?
I've lived my
I was
entire
in
life
either.
without it.
I was in either, but that's what I know.
As someone
God.
raised by the internet, I saw the whole thing till the end.
Oh God.
Why? I was raised
Because
in
I was a young
I was
child.
watching Smosh videos, not watching that video.
I was a young child who didn't know any better.
Fair enough. Well,
I downloaded
well,
a lot of
do you have any
viruses.
questions about
think
for me about my mom, or is
I don't
think
think
we
so.
did
I
all
think-
the
Why?
I think that was good, yeah.
why?
Why?
Good question. Why?
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 You know,
Actually, I have one more.
why?
How did you decide on the name Jace?
Tell them my original name.
Well, Jace was originally supposed to be. Well, he had a couple. One was Braden, and one was Gage. And Braden, I really, really liked
Like-
Braden.
Are we meaning like shotgun gauge or like?
No, my dad ruined that one for me because I said maybe gauge, and he goes, "Oh, like a gas gauge." And I'm like, "No, that's
Well, there goes that
Okay.
name. Okay, bye-bye.
I
So,
just revitalized how bad the name was.
I really liked Braden Eric, because the
We have a tradition.
the tradition
in-
is
in-
the
in Hamlin.
firstborn son has the father's first name as a middle name.
Really?
So
Right.
Jace's
So-
firstborn son, if he has children, would be something Jace.
It's gonna be a weird middle name. I'll part that out.
But
Jace.
so Jace, then Braden was what I wanted, and then I found the name Jace, and I'm like, oh, I said the name Jace out loud, and Eric's like, oh yeah, whatever. And then
I
Eric
like how
went
Dad
away.
was like, yeah.
Eric went away for something. He was on some, I think probably active duty for the Air Force or something, and he was gone for a couple weeks or a weekend or whatever. And he came back and he gave me a necklace, and on the necklace, at the time, it was like you had this grain of rice, and you wrote a name on a grain of rice.
Yeah.
And on this necklace, on this grain of rice, it said Jamie, Eric, and then a Jace. And he's like, and I looked at it and I go, oh, so we're going with Jace? And he goes, fuck, I hope so. And I said, I'm fine with Jace. And so we thought maybe he would be the only Jace. We were like, oh, it's gonna be very, it's not totally like
Very original.
out there weird, but it's a little different. And the first day of daycare, he had like
he's
2 or 3
grabbing the
Jaces in
diary.
his
Oh,
class.
God.
This time it's not to fix
Oh,
the
Lord.
camera; it's to grab something important.
So I have this like. I'm not gonna have back up there. Thank you. So before we end, because the camera's getting kind of low, whatever.
It's already stopped
And mom's
recording.
battery is wearing
it's
out
already
too.
stopped. Already
recording.
stopped recording. Wait.
It's already done. Bye bye.
All All right. So before we end, I forgot that I have this on my desk. This is my diary, like truly. So I'm gonna turn to like a random page, and then I'm gonna read an entry, and then we'll end the podcast there.
Sure.
Okay.
And don't forget, it's from a wimpy kid. This confirms that Jace is a wimpy kid.
And there's my photo.
And he's also related
There's
to
my
Greg
photo.
Heffley.
Jace is a character written
There's
by
me.
That's-
Jeff Kenny.
Is that
That's
a
me.
mohawk?
That's
Is that-
Rowley.
No, I used to do my hair by. Well, I didn't do my hair. You did my
Jace is
hair.
Rowley
did her.
confirmed.
All right, let's just turn. Oh God. Okay. So this is. So I'm just gonna read both of them because this is for April 2nd, April 3rd.
Why don't April 1st make it funny?
I do have April 1st here somewhere, but never. April 2nd. And I'm gonna read it as I spelled it.
Okay.
My brothers can't watch a movie. I guess case at a movie you are supposed to be quit. Wheel at my who's.
No, this says, I guess, because at a movie you are supposed to be quiet. Well,
He
at
said-
my
he-
house, Luke
And Drew
ran
around. La la la. Keep it in. Sorry.
Jace has not changed.
You are supposed to be quit. Well, at my hose, Luke and Drew ran round. April 3rd.
That was the end.
April 3rd.
What a great
And then
diary
suddenly-
entry.
I'm just seeing April 3rd. It's like completely coherent.
April 3rd. I was at the YMCA. My mom was. I thought this had exist. It says
Exercising.
but I thought it said existing.
My mom was existing.
My mom was here.
Existing.
And then she wasn't. I
My
don't know what
brother Luke was at a basketball class, and I was.
It just
Oh.
Jay.
Right way to
I'm
spell
trying to be
basketball.
funny.
Buffoon.
Class, and I was sitting here writing this.
That was very
The
astute.
YMCA was not loud, but something weird. How do you say that?
Weird.
But that's not
Word. Word.
Word happened. My brother Drew was at the daycare. He had to go to the bathroom. I did not know him. He said hi,
What do you mean?
Jace, and there he was. Really riveting stuff as a child.
Great
Wow.
journal entry.
That's
There's an
great.
entry in this
Such
book.
a great writer you are.
There's-
Kinney,
there's
you,
an-
need to, you eat your heart out, buddy.
Retire.
There's an entry that I
There's a
remember.
new
that
man in the
I'm not
diary
going to
game.
read, but there's an
More
entry.
wimpier than you ever thought.
There's an entry where I write about how I went downstairs to eat breakfast.
Yeah.
And I really wanted like orange juice apparently, but we ran out of orange juice. And so I got milk. And in the book it says I was so mad I wanted to kick a wall. Here's
This
the
is
thing.
me. My
got
family
milk.
can be strange sometimes. So look and see what I mean.
So here's the thing. I wasn't that mad really, but I wanted to over exaggerate it for them.
Oh, you wrote your favorite video games.
What was that?
Naked Brothers Band video game. Rock Band.
What?
We Active. The songs you liked were
Not
Natter.
really.
I bet that's something from the
Paparazzi and the 21 Guns. I know those.
book. Star of a Wimpy
21
Kid, Captain
Guns.
Underpants. This book. Movies. Spider-Man, Cars, Kung Fu Panda.
we gotta dedicate some time just going over this
Yeah,
diary.
you do. I will
Yeah.
stop reading it because
All right.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go. But yeah.
But
Right.
yeah, so that was the podcast with my mother.
That was wonderful.
That was awesome. This was wonderful.
Uh,
Thank you so much for
how
coming.
Thank you for having me.
This is amazing.
very nice.
I still can't believe that they're all in full suit.
That's
the best part of
awesome.
this.
Yeah.
I feel very uncomfortable.
It's very hot. I'm sweating a lot.
Yeah, this
don't like
this room gets very hot when we're all in here
Like
because
shorts and
stupid
the shirts.
shit.
And we're like, yo, let's wear suits. It'll be great.
What could go wrong?
I'm done. Heat
Other than having a
Anyway,
heat stroke.
Ingrid's probably
Yeah.
like, where the am I coming over now? Oh no.
Oh shit! I thought she was here.
No, she's gonna be around after podcast done.
Okay, well, we'll go so
with
she can
that
come over.
being said, thanks for watching the podcast. Sorry, it's been as long as the episode. We'll see you next week with this whole
Diary
set.
of a Wimpy Kid.
Diary
Oh,
of a
there we
Wimpy
go.
Kid.
By Jace Town.
But it's not enough.
And
And
now, sponsored by Jeff Kinney himself.
Jeff
Please.
Kinney
I'm Jeff
himself.
Kinney.
Anyway, we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Oh yeah, I'm also bald.
Yeah, he's bald now. Sorry, okay? Bye-bye, everyone.